Okay, hello, welcome back to class. So let us continue from where we stopped yesterday. So yesterday we imported data into our employee table, and I explained some things about my data type also. We also use the limits clause yesterday. So in today's class, we are going to be using the where class, the where statement. We are going to be using the between. We are going to be using the. We are going to be talking about the aggregate functions also. And if you remember when we were talking about the aggregate function, we what everything has what brackets in its front, right? You are going to know the essence of the brackets now. So without wasting much of our time, let us check our table again. So in our employee table, this is what we have. Was it okay? Let's connect. So in our employees table, so these are the things we have. You can see it. We have we have the columns, age, you have the attrition, business travel, daily rate. So in case you've not watched this video before, you can watch that obviously to get more understanding on the table. All right. So now what we want to do first today is that what we want to apply each of these aggregate function on what on our in our table. So please, first thing you need to know is that whenever you're using the aggregate function, we use them with a specified column. Yes, we use them with a specified column, and it's going to be on this particular place. Yes. Subsequently, when you start talking about group and add, you're going to understand some other ways to use it exactly. But for now, this way is going to be exactly. So I want to get check what the maximum. I want to check the maximum hourly rate. So I'll just say select max, then inside my max I'll just type what hourly rates exactly. I'll say from what employee, so because that is the name of our table. F5. Can you see it? You can see max is what 100. Now, so before we move forward, let me quickly tell you something. There is another thing we call what alias in SQL. Alias means that what want to use what like we want to give our result or a particular column a nickname exactly. So in alias, how do you use alias? We use as for the alias. So like this one now, you need to select max hourly rate. You can see what it gave me, abi. So I can just say, okay, I want it to return what maximum hourly rate for me. I can just say as maximum hourly rates. I will run it and see if I let's just do it like this. Let me call it max. Sorry, just remove this thing because I want to use space before. That is why I was using like that exactly. But I cannot cut it because now this is name of the column. It's like a name of the column, so I cannot put as a string exactly. If it is in power, in if it is what is the name of this? MySQL, there is something you can use. I don't know if it applies to Postgre. There is this sign you can use that will permit me to use space. Let me try using it. Maybe it applies in Postgre also. Let's just try using it. So it will allow me to what use space. Lead me it is in Postgre. Okay, it does not permit that. If it is in MySQL, once I put this, I can use space. Exactly. So this for what maximum hourly rate. So let me just copy it and do for what minimum also. But my minimum now instead of hourly rates, I will prefer using minimum. Okay, so it will not allow us to use what space. So like this. So instead of using hourly rates, I will prefer checking the minimum age. Exactly. The minimum age of the workers. This is the minimum wage. Can you see it? I have that. Or I can also say I want to check the minimum daily rate also. So it just depend on what and anything you want. So daily rates. It's F5. Yes. No. So this minimum daily rate. So another way to make sure that what I want, I run the what this last query. I can use Alt F5. So I can just say Alt F5. It's going to ask me this. Can you say do ask again? And I say continue. What happened? Do you have any error? Max daily rate. Okay, let's just check if probably the way we write the daily rate is what is wrong. So let us quickly check. Select staff for employee. So you need to make sure that there is no any spelling error in the name of the column you're trying to specify or the name of what the your table exactly. So let us check daily rates. So okay, this is the error. You've said it. It does not permit space. It does not permit space so like this. So Alt F5, Alt F5. You can see it. So this is the maximum daily rate. So this should be daily rate, not hourly rate. Exactly. So that's how to use alias. We use it to write the man. I can say okay, I want to check the minimum also. Now so this will just be the what? Should just be minimum like this. So this will be min 5. I say one that two is the minimum. So and also so there's another thing I can say I want to check and what's that I can say I want to know what the count of what the count of row. So this one I can use anything to count the what the rows exactly. So I can just say select count. So any of the distance what I can use. So I can use age also. So it's going to be counting. So I can even use a particular column that contains what? That contains text. Don't forget this one is going to be figure you're going to be using it. Don't forget because of what minimum is going to check what value and what same thing as as max. Same thing as what the average also. Exactly. So select count age from what? From employee like this. Then just say what F5. Can see so this is what okay let's just check. Just 840 is the number of this thing you have here. So from employee you can see it 800 total was 840 and when I want this one also what did it give us when I want this also it gives me 840. Can you see it's 840? So that is how to use that. And I can say I want to check the average age. Exactly the average age. So let me check the average age of what of the workers. Average this 5. Can you so 36.9. So approximately the average age of what the employees are what is 37. Exactly. So that is how to use this average function, the aggregate function. Now the next one we want to use, okay, we've talked about now the sum. I can say I want to sum the total age of all the employee also. So if I want to sum the total age of the employee, I can just use my word sum here. As I've said, don't worry, once you start talking about the goodbye and the having clause, you are going to learn how to use this aggregate function with that also. So the total what this total age, if I add all their age together, I have 31,052. Exactly. So I can just say, okay, let me just say, okay, I want to check total hourly rate. So the amount we are paying to all our worker per hour. Exactly. So that means if I calculate all my workers, the amount I'm paying them per hour. Let us check it out. Hourly rate at F5. You can see it's 50,369 is the amount we are paying all the worker per hour. Exactly. Now, so we haven't done with this aggregate function. Now let us quickly go to the we've talked to the where statement. Now you see this where statement, it has one, let me just say basically we use it for one thing exactly. Although we can, once you continue, we still what, we still expand our knowledge on how to use it. But for now, and what is it? We are used for what, filtering based on a particular value. Now I told limit is just what, limit is just like what, to just remove what, maybe the top 100, the top 10, the last 100, like that. But for where is what is going to, you are going to use what, specify particular what value. So you now filter by what, by that particular value. Is that clear? So now let me say select. I want to use age now. Now the age I want to use now is I want to use the age of what, okay. Let me say that is what, above 37. Exactly. I can just say select star for employee where age, I'm going to use the greater than sign. Exactly. It's greater than 37. Exactly. Now let's see what it's going to return for me. F5. Now, if you should check all this age that it has given me, we are going to see that everything will be what, will be above what, 37. You can see this, that is why I'm having what, the total what it returned is what, 345 instead of what, the 840 we had before. What do we have self? Exactly. But it has filtered out all those age from what that are below 37. Exactly. From 37 downwards, that's what filter it out. Now I can say, okay, I want it as what, greater than or equals to 37. That means from 37 downward, that's what I want. Now let's see how it's going to work. Now you can see it. So it turned 383. That means it has returned 37. You can see it now that what, the person with 37 has been included. Exactly. And I can see, okay, what I want is what, less than 37. I say I want less than 37. Let's see how it goes. You can see it at 495. You can see 27, 32, 30. If you should check all this one, you are not going to see from 38 what, upward. Exactly. And I can say, okay, instead of age, I don't want to use age. What I want to use is what, I want to see the what, attrition that what, people that have left our what, our company. That means where the attrition is yes. So I will just say, let me copy this. I will just change the age and the attrition aspect. So Control V. Then I will say attrition is equals to yes b. I will say this 5. Can you see it? If you should check all the thing, all the information will be having, all data you can never see no, everything will be yes, 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 yes. Hope this is clear. Now, so having talked about this now, let me quickly explain the between for you also. Exactly. Let me quickly explain the between for you. You can see we talked about the aggregate function, we talked about the where. The last time we talked about both the where and the what and the between, if you did not forget. Now, so we are going to be using what, the where and the between now. Now I'm going to be using this between with figures and what with yes, let me say with figures. And the thing is, I do not really have much text, but I'm still going to use with text also. So I see where age is between 37 and let me say 40. That means now saying 37 and 40 means what? 37 and 40 will be included. So you now look for age of people that are 37, 38, 39, and 40. Is that clear? And don't forget, instead of saying everything, you can also specify the column you want. In fact, for the fact that I'm using age does not mean age must be from what? Part of what I'm going to return. I can say, okay, I want to see only their department of people that are what, that their age falls within this range and what their daily rates. I don't even want to know see their age. Exactly. Just return their department and daily rate for me. So then I'm going to run this like this and I say F5. Can you see it? It has returned the value from, and I can decide that okay, I want to see their age also for me to be sure that okay, you gave me what I requested. Can you see it? If you should check, you can see 37, 38. If you should check everything, everything, you not see any that is what above 40. Now, having learned about what this between us, so now let us now include what the order by, yes. The order by, don't forget to do what the order by is used for what for sorting. Can use to sort what alphabetically and what also what for number in descending and what ascending order. So I can say okay, order by age in ascending order exactly. So let me say alt F5 again. Tap. Oh, this one should be I will not Y. Alt F5. Can you see it? Now check the 37. You're going to see that everything you're going to be having. Can see it. Can see everything is now arranged. Can see it. And the maximum will be 40. You never see anyone that's above 40. Exactly. So that's how to use it between, that's how to use the order by. And I can say, okay, I don't want in ascending, I want descending. Exactly what F5. Can you see? So it will go from what 40 downward up to what 37. Since 37 is where I said I want to stop. I can say, okay, let me stop at what 32. What F5. Can see it 40 downward like that, like that, like that. Can you see it? Exactly. Now the next one is okay. Now I said I'm going to use it between its text also. Now, but before we use it with the text, let us check something in this text. Exactly, let us check something in this text first. So select staff from. So now let me order by the department. Exactly, let me order it by the department. Automatically, if I don't put anything, automatically it's expected to order it what in sending order. You can see it human resources. So that's what it's expected it to what we are expected to what have it's what in that format. Okay, now. So what are we saying is that okay, I don't want to see, I want to check for the human resources now. I have from HRB, so I can just say I want to use between just let us learn on that thing. Unique department from what employee zero. Okay, so it should be distant. I think Postgre use distinct. You can see. So these are distinct value we have here. So we don't have much value. So I wanted to use a situation by what we are going. Okay, let me check if there is any other text where we are going to be have a number of value. Now this distinct value is going to tell us what the distinct value we have in our department's column. I'm sure you get it. That's why we are having this here. So from employee. Okay, let me check the education field first. So that one is much. We use the education field with between. So I can use it. I just wanted to explain how we can use between with text. Exactly. So let me see if the text we have is much. I think this one is much. Okay, let us just order by. Say order by education field. No, no. So we have HLM. No, and so I will say what I want between marketing, between life science and medical. See that what it's not going to give me the information of people that are under human resources, other and technical. Is that clear? Let's try it. So let me say between where when I say where education field between what human resources. No, I say we are not using human. We want to use life science and medical. Life science and medical. Exactly. Now let us use this five. You see. Okay, now let me include the education also. So you can see it. So marketing, life science, life science. You see it. You never see human resources there. Okay. Let me mirror that by the education field also. Can you see it? Ascending and descending. So at F5, can you see it? Life sciences. You will never see human resources there. Can see. So that is how it works with what? With text also. Exactly. Right. So I believe we've covered everything we did on LinkedIn this week. Exactly. Please take note of some other things we've learned. We've learned how to use what the distinct statement also. It's going to help you to return what the distinct value what in a particular column. Exactly. I've explained how to use what all these our aggregate function. We talk about the where clause. We also learn about alias also by using what as exactly. So we learn about that also. And what else do we learn? Learn about how to use all these things, and we use what this the where clause, we use the between. So let me now show you something. I can, in fact, after this I can say, okay, I want to even limit it to what I want to see the first 100. I can just say limits 100. Can you see it? So if I say this now and let me run it, it's going to return just 100 instead of the 54. You can see it. So it's going to return just the first 100 for me, and every other one will not be returned. Exactly. So this is how it works. I hope you understand everything and how to apply all the statements together. So we meet in our class tomorrow on LinkedIn, and next week, Saturday, God sparing our life, we come back to you to begin to come and what do some hands-on session. Bye everyone.